الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل Muhammad. Now coming back to the book after such a few weeks of vacation, so inshallah I know everyone's rusty, but inshallah I will help everyone to recap everything, and inshallah I will try to change the approach as well slightly this time. Right, I'm going to ask Sister Najla to read the points to remember from lesson number 6, and then I will go through the lesson itself.
Okay, let me get 2 points to remember. In this lesson, we learned the following. Zahabti, you went, feminine singular. The numbers 11 to 20 with feminine madud. We have already learned these numbers with the masculine madud in lesson 3. Rules pertaining to these numbers with feminine madud have also been mentioned there. To summarize, 11 and 12, both parts of the number agree with the madud.
Let's understand this now. 11 and 12. So let's see. Now the word the word talibatun, it's feminine. So this is the ma'dud, the thing which has been counted. So what happens? Ahada ashar. Ahada is masculine. Ashar is masculine. Now,
Yes.
because talibatan is feminine, so the ahada's feminine is ihda, and the ashar's feminine is asharata. So the units and the tens both are corresponding to the
Number.
exactly.
So in 11 and 12, the adad and madud will both be of the same
type
this
or in agreement, correct? So
okay.
Now ahada and ashar, ahada is masculine, ashar is masculine. So
Yes.
taliban is masculine. So just remember numbers 1 and 2, 11 and 12, they act like sifa mawsuf. As we have done before that, always the adjective follows the noun which they're describing.
Okay.
So that's the best way of remembering it.
Okay.
Yep, explain it, Nashra, how is that happening? What's happening there?
Like in the beginning, what you have is ahada ashara taliban, like it's all male because it's sifa mawsuf, and the sifat and the mawsuf have to be the same.
Yep.
And then in the next one, which is ihda ashrata talibatan, it's feminine and it's matching.
Correct.
Isna ashra taliban. Isnata ashrata talibatan. So this is exactly what was said in the previous sentence. The first one is asna is male, ashra is male, taliban is male,
Yep.
and isnata is female, ashrata is female, and talibatan is female.
Exactly. So ithna ashar is masculine, ithnata ashar is feminine. So the ithna is masculine, so adding the ta makes it feminine too. Ithnata and
Yes.
ashrata, adding the ta at the end as well. Talibatan.
Note that the letter sheen has fatha in ashara and sukoon in ashrata.
Right.
So on the sheen, if there is a fatha in masculine and sukoon in feminine.
Mm-hmm.
13 to 19, in these numbers, the second part agrees with the madud and the first part does not. Salasata ashra taliban.
So
Can you explain this
yes,
to us?
Now, so from 13 to 19, what happens is the following. As I said that numbers from 11 to, so what happens is that from 13 to 19, as you understand that there are two parts, there's units and the tens. So from 13 to 19, what happens is that the first part, so thalatha, let's start from here. Thalathata ashar taliban. So what happens is that the units, the threes, 14, 15, 16s, will be the opposite to the ma'dud. So thalathata is masculine, taliban is masculine.
Masculine.
But the unit itself will correspond to the ma'dud. So all the tens will be according to the ma'dud. If the ma'dud is masculine, the ashar will be masculine. If the ma'dud is feminine, like talibatan, then the number will be, the 10 will be asharata, and the unit itself, thalatha, will be the opposite gender. Thalatha, asharata, talibatan. So when it says in these numbers, the second part agrees. So the second part is referring to the tens.
Uh, so I'm a little bit confused.
Okay, let me explain. So thalatha and ashra,
Yeah.
how many parts
Yes.
are there? One part, and this is
Yes.
the second part. So when it
Yes.
says the second part with the ma'dud, sorry, agrees with the ma'dud, and the first part doesn't. So what he's trying to say, this is the first part, this is the second part. Now the ma'dud is taliban, which is masculine. So the second part, one, two second parts, this will agree with the ma'dud, but the first part, which is the unit itself, will not agree with the ma'dud. It will be
Okay.
the opposite.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Brilliant. Go ahead. I'll explain now. Explain all of these examples.
Salasa asharata talibatun. So the second part, which is asharata, will correspond with the madud.
Yep.
In there.
No, I would not.
And the first one will not.
Correct. Absolutely right.
Tamaniyata ashra taliban. I'm sorry, there is some noise in our background. We are having some construction going around.
That's fine. Not a problem.
Tamaniyata ashra taliban. The ashra and taliban correspond and samaniyata does not. Samani ashrata talibatan. Ashrata and talibatan, they are the same. This are the unit and the tense is the same, and samani is different. Ayyo, which we have learned this word in book 1. It is always muzaf, and the noun following it is majroor because it is muzaf ilay. Ayyo taliban kharaja, which student went out. Ayyo kitabin karata, which book did karata. Karata. Which book did you read? Ayyo kalamin.
Bi'ayyi kalamin.
Bi'ayyi kalamin katabta. Which pen did you write with? Note that the word.
Now, let me just explain before we move any further. Now, in these three different scenarios, you will see the word a. As first of all, it's saying that a always comes mudaf ilay. Now, you will see that ayyu talibin. Now, the word ayyu here is coming marfu, is coming with a dhamma. So normally, whenever a noun is mudaf ilay, the first noun always comes with a dhamma, as it's coming example here, ayyu talibin kharaja. So ayyu talibin kharaja is mudaf ilay, and it's subject. As a is a noun, so whenever mudaf ilay comes in the beginning of a sentence, you could treat it as the subject, as the mubtada, the noun which starts the sentence. And kharaja is a verb. So which student exited? So that's the reason why it's getting a dhamma, because it's starting the sentence. Now over here, ayya kitabin karata. So over here now, ayya kitabin, it's also again mudaf ilay. However, what's happened here, it's coming with a fatha, correct? Now, the reason why it's coming with a fatha, it's because in the Arabic language, sometimes the object of a verb can come before the verb.
Mhm.
So the object of a verb can come before the verb. So what's happened is that, as we know, that always the object of a verb is mansub, comes with a fatha or fatha tanween. So that's the reason why it should have been karata. It should have been karata ayya kitabin. Karata, you read which book. So now, however, the word ayya, it's one of those words that which comes normally in the beginning of the sentence. Now, I'll give you an example. Now, in Surah Al-Hamd, what do we recite? We say iyaka, the word
Na.
iyaka, na'budu, wa iyaka
Nasta'in.
nasta'in. So over there, iyaka is coming, not ayyuka, it's iyaka. The ya is coming with a fatha. Again, it's the similar to this. What's happening is that it's na'budu iyaka. As you know, abada, he worshipped. A'budu, I am worshipping. Na'budu, who is worshipping?
We
You.
are.
Exactly. So we are worshipping. So na'budu iyaka. So we are worshipping. So the object is coming before the verb itself. Is this clear?
Mhm.
Sheikh, what's the meaning of iyaka? Sorry.
Iyaka. So over there, iyaka means you alone.
Okay.
So
Okay, thank you.
and iya slightly different meanings. So iyaka over there comes the meaning of you alone, but it follows the same ruling in the sense that words that come in the beginning of the sentence and they are objects of the verb, but they are getting the fatha itself.
So ayya here, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum
Sorry.
salam.
So ayya here is mafulun bihi, referring
Exactly.
to kitab.
Yes, object, correct. And the next one, bi'ayyi kalamin. So here, ba is a preposition, harf jar, and it's giving a kasra to a, and it's also mudaf. Qalamin is mudaf ilay. So this is jar majroor, and katab, the which book you wrote, sorry.
Which pen?
Sorry, which pen? Yeah, bi kalami, which pen you wrote with. Okay, now read the note, please. Bismillah.
Note that the word ayu is marfu. He's talking about ayi or ayu.
First
Ayi.
example, ayo. Note that
Ayu.
the word ayo is marfu in the first sentence. This
In
example,
the first,
ayu talibin. Yep.
because it is mubtada,
Mhm.
and it is mansoob in the second because it is mafulun bihi, and
Maf'ul
it is
bihi.
majroor in the third because it is preceded by the preposition.
Is this clear now? Is this clear?
Yes.
Brilliant.
As azunno, I think. Azunno annaha zahabat ila makkata. I think she went to Makkah.
Mhm.
Anna is a sister of Inna.
Mhm.
And so it is ism, its ism is mansoob and its khabar is marfu. Azunno anna hamidan marizun. I think that Hamid is sick.
Correct. Correct. So what happens here now? So anna and inna. So normally anna comes in the middle of the sentence. So can you see adunno is a verb, anna is coming in the middle of the sentence. So that anna comes in the middle of the sentence and inna always comes in the beginning of the sentence. So
Okay.
and so it seems ism is mansub and its khabar is marfu. So
Marfu.
so as you know that these words inna and anna, they enter into a nominal sentence. What is a nominal sentence? A nominal sentence is a sentence which has two parts. It has the noun in the beginning, and for that reason it's called a nominal sentence. And the second part is called the predicate, which is the khabar. So if I did not have anna there, so at the moment anna hamidan maridun. So hamidan is the ism of anna, and maridun is the
Khabar.
Khabar.
So if I removed anna and adhunno and just had Hamid is sick, I would read it Hamidun Maridun. And Hamidun Maridun would be Mubtada and
Khabar.
However, what's happened is that because of anna, it's changing the Mubtada from a Dhamma Tanween to a Fatha Tanween. And Maridun remains with a Dhamma Tanween, and it is the khabar of anna.
Anna.
Is this
So,
clear?
Sheikh, I have a question here. So, when
Yep.
you have azunnu, do
Hmm.
you always have to have anna after azunnu? So, you cannot just say azunnu hamidun maridun, or because you don't have anna there?
Now, normally, adhunno, I thought that you. So normally, when you say I thought, you normally have anna with it itself. However, sometimes adhunno can come without anna there as well, because
And so,
adhunno.
if there is no anna, then does it change it to hamidun, or does it
It
change?
So it would treat it as like a normal verb. So when you say adhunno, which means I thought, I am thinking, or I thought, or I was thinking, sorry. So it means that I am doing the action and I'm doing the thinking itself. So the thing which you're thinking about will be treated as the object.
So it would still be hamidan then, because
Yes.
it is okay. Verb.
Object of the verb, correct.
Thank you.
Azunno annal imama jadidun. I think that the imam is new.
Mhm.
Azunno anna Fatimata ghaibatun. I think that Fatima is absent.
Correct.
Azunno annaka mut'abun. I
Correct.
think that you are tired.
Correct.
Okay. You want me to read further?
I'll choose. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic? I think
Sister Wajda.
Sister Wajda then. She's, I think, disappeared. Let's bring Sister Kanwal Masroor. Kanwal, can you come on the mic?
Yes, it's difficult, but as Kala innaka asanu talibin fil firstly. He said, you are the best student in the class.
Excellent. So qala innaka, surely you. So
Surely you.
innaka. So what's happening here? Innaka. Ka is the ism of inna. However, because whenever a pronoun comes like ka, the harakat is hidden. So innaka is the ism of inna. Ahsanu talibin fil
Mudaf
fasl.
mudaf alayh.
And exactly mudaf ilay is the khabar of inna.
Inna.
Yeah.
Note that after kala, the particle inna is used and not anna.
Correct.
Lima, why? It is strength alone, aha, is added to it, lima who. This is called ha'u.
Ha'u sakt.
Sakt.
Sakt means ha, which is silent. That's what it means.
Okay.
So you pronounce it lima, correct?
Yeah, lima.
So what's the meaning of this?
It just say that if it stands alone, a ha is added to it. Lima. It's just trying to say that when lima comes by itself, it has a ha at the end itself. That's it, nothing else.
Okay. We have learned in book 2 some examples of adjectives ending in an. Example, ju'ano, atshano, and ghazbano.
Correct.
The feminine of such adjectives is on the pattern of fala, and the plural of both the masculine and feminine is on the pattern of fi'ala.
Fi'alun.
Fi'al. Example, Bilalun, Juano. Ar-rijalu, Jiao.
So Bilalun Jo'anu, Bilal is hungry, and the plural of
Alright.
Jo'anu is Ji'a'u on the pattern of Fi'alun. So Ar-Rijalu Ji'a'un.
Jian, and the men are hungry.
Yeah. And then
Aminato, Jo'a,
Jo'a.
Jo'a. Amna is hungry. An-Nisa'u Jia'un. The women,
Yep.
the women are hungry.
Yeah, so you see that the plurals in both of these examples, when you talk about adjectives, is the same ji'a'un, ji'a'un. But the singulars, one is jo'an, jo'an, as for masculine, and jo'a is for feminine.
Note the plural of Kaslano and Kasla is Kusala. Hati, give, bring. Note it, its ends to the other pronouns of the second person. Ya Ahmadu Hati. O Ahmad, bring it. The meaning is right?
Yeah, so hati means to bring it. So normally this is an imperative, but sometimes in Arabic language, this word hati, it only comes for imperatives. So hati is for singular, one person, boy. Hati is one female. Hatu is for plural when you address a group of boys, and hatina is referring to females itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So hati, hati, hatu, and hatina. And number eight, where's it going? Yeah. Number 8 we've done. Number 9 itself is khud. So this root word khud, the original word is alif kha dal. The past tense is alif kha dal. Akhada. Alif, and on top of the alif there's a hamza. Akhada ya'khudhu. Akhada means he took. Ya'khudhu, he is taking. And the imperative, the order is, so what happens in this one here, they've dropped the alif and it becomes khud. Khud means to take.
You will learn the imperative form of the verb in book 4.
Yep, I'll go through these inshallah. When I do the, I'll send you hatis, all of them, and I'll send you the
please.
past tense of akhada and ya'khudhu. I'll send that across to you. And what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to start the lesson because this is the first lesson after a while. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some practice from the Quran on this concept of, give me 1 second.
Jake, before you continue, can
Yeah.
you tell me the 3-letter word for hati? I didn't quite get it.
So hati, this is the imperative.
Right, but what is the he brought?
No,
What would
bring
that?
is imperative.
This is imperative.
Yeah.
So
hati-
akaza is the 3-letter root word. What is
Yeah.
the 3-letter root word for hati?
So for hati itself, I'll just send it across.
Hataya? No.
No. So I'll send this just to you, and let me write this down for you so that you have it as well.
And for kuz, the mudaria is
Akhada
ya'khudh.
ya'khudhu, and for
Yeah.
so normally for hati is ata yati. So normally for hati is ata yati, and ati. Hati is to bring. Now what I'll send you the whole conjugation for this so that you're aware of them as well.
Sheikh, what is madud? I forgot.
Ma'dud is the thing which has been counted.
Which has been?
Counted. So when you count something, it's called ma'dud.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to give you some examples.
Sheikh, is it fair to say that if there is this ya, do we call it an alif maksura?
Which one?
The ya that's without the dots? And it seems it's always in the feminine form, right?
Yes, like Musa, Isa. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Give
Okay.
me 1 second. Let me just get the Quran on the screen as well. Just to give you some practice before I move on further. If I give you some practice, so that it'll be easier for you to understand everything. So in Surah Baqarah, which I'm going to get into the screen now, you can take the ayah down. So Sister Munazadi, are you there?
Yeah, come here.
Okay, now in Surah Baqarah, verse number 148, where is it gone? Let's get the ayah.
Ya Allah. Bismillah.
There it is. It's over here now. Inna Allaha ala kulli shay'in qadirun. So now, as we spoke about inna, today's lesson, so
Yes.
I want to do it this way. So tell me now, so inna, what does it do? Inna
So-
and it sits. What does the action, what action does it do in a sentence?
Mansur. Oh, sorry.
Yes. So what
You're
does the
asking me-
ism and the khabar? Yeah.
Give me shake. Okay.
Yep.
So inna will make we'll have the khabar of inna. We'll have the, how do you say, the subject? We'll have the subject of inna, which is
Yep.
the, क्या कहते हैं subject को?
The ism.
Isam inna is
Yeah.
We'll have
Yeah.
the ism of inna, which
Yeah.
will have fatah, and we'll have the khabar of inna. So Allah has a fatah because it is the ism of inna.
Correct.
And then we have kulle shayn kadir. So the kulle shayn kadir is the khabar of inna.
So, okay, let me explain here now. This is slightly, so inna Allah is the ism of
Inna
inna,
Allah.
and ala kulli shay'in qadirun. So in this sentence now, do you remember I spoke to you
There's a
before,
ruling for Allah, right?
and
When
I said,
follows inna.
yeah. So first of all, we did this as well, that the normal sentence can have mubtada and khabar. Inna Allaha qadirun. Inna Allaha qadirun. Correct?
Yeah.
Inna Allaha qadirun. So that is a sentence. Allah is powerful. Okay. Now, if I say another sentence, if I said Zaydun fil masjidi, Zaydun fil masjidi, how would you translate that?
It's jaru majrur shubu jumla khabar inna.
Exactly. So Zayd is in the mosque. So Zayd is the subject. Fil masjidi is the
cover.
khabar. Okay. Now here, both of them, mubtada and khabar, it has a complete sentence. Correct?
Correct.
Sister Mona, is that clear?
Yes, Sheikh.
Now, another example. If I said Muhammadun dhahaba, Muhammadun dhahaba, what does that mean?
Muhammad left.
Muhammad went. Muhammad went.
Muhammad.
And if I said, so Muhammadun dhahaba, Muhammad itself, is it a verb or a noun?
Muhammad is a noun.
So it's a subject. So when a noun comes in the beginning of a sentence, it's a subject, mubtada. Dhahaba, is it a verb or a noun?
Zahaba is a verb.
Exactly. So
Jumla
it's a verbal sentence. It's a verbal sentence. And in dhahaba, as you know, every verb has a doer. So the pronoun and every verb has a doer or a pronoun which it represents. Huwa pronoun is representing dhahaba. So it's a verbal sentence and it's coming as the khabar. Okay? Is this
Okay.
clear?
Yes.
Now,
So Sheikh here, sorry.
Just one, let me just, I'm just trying to explain, give me 2 seconds. I just want to explain this because I'm revising something which we have done before, but give me 1 second. I just need to revise the types of khabar. Give me 1 second. Let me just get it onto the screen so that everyone can visually see it. Just 1 second.
Sheikh, you're talking about the 4 types of predicates?
Yeah, I just want to get onto, yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to get onto the screen because in this example, that's what's happening. So I need to get onto the screen and explain it for you and revise that with you so that you understand. Okay, I've got it. Okay, look at this now. Can you see this, everyone?
Yes.
I need 100% attention wherever you are. Now, so first of all here, al-kitabu jadidun. Everyone can see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Al-kitab, yeah, al-kitabu jadidun. So al-kitabu is the subject, is the mubtada. Jadidun is the
Khabar.
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 Now,
Single.
yeah, so this is here is a single word. So mufrad here means single word. The khabar is coming as a single word. Okay, next example, al-Qur'anu. So in both of these examples here, al-kitabu, al-Qur'anu, the noun is coming definite. And it's always the khabar itself should be definite, either by alif lam, or either being a pronoun, or either being a name of an individual.
You don't mean cover, you're talking about the
Subject.
subject.
Yeah, I'm talking about subject. Now here, kitabullahi is mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Because it's mudaf, mudaf ilayh, it's treated as a single word because it's an incomplete sentence. So it's treated, even though being a compound, a preposition, composition, it's still treated as singular. Okay, it's singular in its sense that it's still a one word, Book of Allah.
Book of Allah.
Okay, so this here, in these examples, both of them are single word khabars. Now, in the second example, you are having prepositions, jar and majroor. So al-kitabu, so Sister Leila, explain. Sister Leila, explain this, please.
This is Al-Kitab is definite.
Yep, al-kitabu is definite, is the mubtada.
And
Al-maktabi is the
Al-Maktabi is the khabar, but
Exactly.
Allah makes it majrur.
Exactly, Allah makes it majroor. Now, over in this example here now, jar and majroor is coming as a khabar, but the khabar is now coming before the mubtada, which is rajulun. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? The reason why it's happening, as we have seen the previous examples, al-kitab and al-Quran, both of these words are coming with alif lam. But over here now, exactly. Ahsanti, Sister Najla. Khabar muqaddam. Why is it khabar muqaddam? Because the subject, the mubtada, is coming without alif lam. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now, in the third example, Sister Kanwal Masroor, are you there? Or Sister,
Yes. Should be jumla.
yes, al-kitabu. Explain this for me.
Al-Kitabu Tahatal Maktabi.
Translate.
The book is
Underneath.
beneath the table.
Exactly. Now here, al-kitabu is the subject. Tahta is a dharf. Dharf in English is called adverb. Adverb are two types, place and time. So tahta al-maktabi is mudaf, mudaf ilay, shibh jumla, and it's the khabar. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
these, so, and then the final one, amam al-bayti hadiqatun. In front of the house is a
beautiful garden.
garden. Now, why is garden coming after the khabar? Because it's nakira.
Nakira.
Nakira meaning it does not come with alif lam.
Indefinite.
It's not it's indefinite.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the main thing I was trying to explain from the ayah of the Quran, I'm going to come to here now. Now, as you can see over here, that's 3 different types of khabar. Yes.
Yes.
singular, jar majroor, and adverb. Now, what you can do as well, what you can also do is that you can have the khabar. So
The
here,
whole sentence could be a khabar.
who's this? Sister Wajda?
Yes, finally I'm here.
Okay, Bismillah. I was looking for you. So
Somebody
over here,
came at the same time because there's work going on in my house, and the guy came at the wrong time. Stupid guy.
right,
So,
right. Okay, exactly. So here in the examples here, now Hamidun and Fatimatu, both of these here are coming as the subject. But now here, what's happening is that in the Arabic language, you can also have a complete sentence of mubtada and khabar, sentence of mubtada and khabar, both of them together coming as the khabar of a subject.
yes.
Nominal sentence.
Exactly. So nominal sentence can sometimes come as a khabar for a subject itself in the beginning. Okay. So here, so this akhuhu wazirun, how is this a complete sentence? Akhuhu is mudaf ilay. Okay.
And Sheikh, we can say Akhuhu Wazirun, his brother is.
So akhuhu wazirun, mudaf ilay, mubtada, wazirun, khabar. So
And
mudaf.
no need of Hamid. We can say Akhuhu Wazirun is a.
Yeah, so exactly. If Hamid wasn't there and said akhuhu, his brother is a minister, it's a complete sentence by itself. But because Hamid is coming at the beginning of the sentence, which is the mubtada, so here the whole jumla here, the sentence containing mubtada and khabar, is coming as a khabar for Hamid itself. Same is the case here. Fatima indaha sayyaratun. So here, indaha is mudaf ilay. And it's mudaf ilay. Here it is khabar muqaddam because inda it's zarf. Sayyaratun is nakira. Sayyaratun is nakira. And it's mubtada muakhar. So the khabar and the mubtada together is jumla ismiya coming as the khabar for Fatima. Sister Tahira, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Bismillah. Number 5. Now here, in these examples here, both of them, akhuhu wazirun indaha sayyarat, these are nominal sentence with mubtada and khabar or khabar and mubtada. Now over here, we are having now for Bilalun, which is the subject, which is a noun. At-talibatu is a noun, which is the mubtada. You are having a verbal sentence. Here, these are nominal sentences as khabar. Now you're having verbal sentences coming as khabar.
Yeah.
So go through the sentence and tell me, how is it verbal sentence?
So Bilalun kharaja min al-fasli. Bilal is the mubtada, and the khabar is kharaja min al-fasli. It's a whole verbal sentence.
Correct. And who is the actual doer of the verb kharaja, exited?
Bilal.
Bilal.
Yeah,
Bilal.
yeah, that is right. It is Bilal, but you will say huwa is the actual the doer of the verb kharaja, and every pronoun. So normally the verb, after the verb, the doer is situated, because Bilal is not situated after kharaja. So you see the huwa pronoun is the doer, which is referring to Bilal itself.
So in this particular one, you would say it's mustatir because it is within the kharaja.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And the next one says Tahira, talibatu.
At-talibatu dhahabna ila al-madrasati. So that's the female students.
Yep.
Went to the madrasa.
Yeah. So they went to the madrasa.
Yeah, we will say they went.
Right. Dhahabna, yeah. So you stress that, right?
Exactly. You stress it because you use the pronoun with the verb to emphasize who you're referring to. Correct.
Okay.
Now, let me go back to the ayah of the Quran now. The reason why I had to do this is only because of this one ayah of the Quran to explain this now. Where are we? Yeah, so over here now, let's make it bigger and make it clear for everyone now. Inna Allah. So here, Inna Allah, Allah is the ism of Inna,
Okay.
and then Ala kulli shay'in. Now, straight away, Ala kulli shay'in. Ala is harf jar, kulli is mudaf, and it's majroor because of ala. Sister Muna?
Yes.
And shay'in is mudaf ilay. Correct?
Yes.
So this is, so you immediately understand whenever jar majroor comes, it's going to be khabar. Correct?
Right.
So
Correct. It's going to be khabar.
Qadirun is
Just one second. Now, can you see the word qadirun as well coming with dhamma tanween?
Yes.
Now, there are two things now. Think
khabar.
this way. There are two things you need to understand. Number one, qadirun is coming without alif lam. Okay? We
Right.
know there's a ruling. If qadirun is coming without alif lam, you should think straight away. Start examining the text. Qadirun is coming without alif lam, and ala kulli shay'in, which is jar and majroor, coming before qadir. Okay, is it not? Try to think. Is it not qadirun the khabar, a mubtada, which has been delayed because it does not come with alif lam?
There is two covers here.
Exactly. So you will understand ala kulli shay'in. It's khabar muqaddam. For what? Is it for Allah? No. It's for qadir. Qadir is mubtada, which is delayed because it comes without alif lam. So whenever a mubtada comes without alif lam, the khabar comes before it. So ala kulli shay'in is khabar muqaddam. Qadirun is the mubtada. So what's happening here now? Khabar and the mubtada together is coming as a khabar for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the harakat for as you know, inna Allah qadirun, normally the khabar of inna should be marfu. So what's happened here, because it's a whole sentence coming as the khabar, the harakat of the dhamma is not visible, it's hidden. So whenever a sentence comes as a khabar for inna or any other types of nouns, the harakat of the sentence is hidden. Is this clear?
So Sheikh, the khabar of inna is ala kulli shay'in.
Qadir.
Qadir as well?
Yes,
and
the
then
whole thing. Yeah.
The ism is still, the ism of inna is still Allah.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So
Is this
are
clear?
considered two khabars or one?
So no, ala kulli shayn qadir is one khabar for Allah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
I'll give you, so can you choose who has, sister who has not had a chance? Sister who hasn't had a chance yet. Sister Kulthum, can you come on the mic because you haven't had a chance as well yet? I'm going to give you ayah number 214. Because I'm just going to give you more practice so that it becomes second nature for everyone. Okay, Sister Kulthum here.
Yes, I am here.
Inna Allah. So let's do 199. 199. Inna Allah.
Inna Allah ghafurur rahim. So inna is perfect taqid wa nasbin, right? And Allah is ismu inna, and ghafurun is khabar inna, and then rahim is also khabar inna.
Yeah, that's right. Inna Allah ghafurun rahim.
Can you say Nahat Manut here? No.
No, these are sifat of Allah. So both of them, so you can see Naat and Man'ut to some extent, but it will be better that both of them are treated as individual khabars of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can, sometimes you can do that way as well. That's correct. So Ghafurun Rahimun. Excellent. Sister Layla, can I request you to do that, sister?
Which one?
Ayah number 214. I'm just going to get that for you now. Okay, let's do this first one. 209.
Innahu lakum aduwwun mubin.
No. Anna Allah
Azizun Hakim. Anna Allah. So Allah is the ism inna. And Azizun Hakimun is the khabar.
Yes. Correct.
It's Anna. It's not Inna.
It's Anna, correct.
Anna,
Sister
Anna.
Wajda. Now, next person will be Sister Dr. Ahmed. Yeah, okay, let me give you 214, which I was going to get for you.
Okay, can you scroll up? There was fa inna.
Where?
A little bit. There was. Is it the same when you have fa inna?
Where was it?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yes, this.
Fa
Yeah.
inna.
Yeah. Ahsanti. MashaAllah. Yeah. Doctor, yeah, Doctor, where, so fa normally, so the fa which is coming here, it can come as,
So.
exactly, fa here comes in the meaning of so.
Okay.
So may you but so the sentence starts from here. Man, whoever. Man means whoever. You baddil ni'matallahi. Whoever changes the blessings of Allah min ba'di ma ja'athu, after what came to him. So if a person is given a ni'mah, وَمَن يُبَدِّلْ نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ. So ni'mat Allah is the object of changing. Min ba'di ma ja'at, mimma min ba'di, from what came to him, ja'athu. So فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, so only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shadidul iqab. So doctor, read this. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ,
فإن الله شديد العقاب.
so indeed Allah will give a severe chastisement.
Yes.
So why is it in Allah and shadidul? Why is the dal getting a dhamma? Ism and khabar of inna, what happens to it? So Allah is the ism of inna and it should be mansoob.
Yeah.
And shadidu is mudaf ilay. And what is the ruling of the khabar of inna?
Marfu.
Marfu, exactly. So that's the reason why it's getting a dhamma. So shadidul iqab, dal is getting a dhamma because it's the mudaf ilay khabar of inna.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alhamdulillah.
Brilliant.
Alhamdulillah.
Now I will ask you to do another example as well, just to get this crystal clear for you. Okay, this one.
Yeah, this one.
I was going to do this one here for you, Doctor. Ala inna nasrallah.
Allah, Kareem.
La inna nasrullahi qareebun.
Ahsant. So Allah. So Allah itself is used for ta'ajjubiyah. Aren't you aware? Allah comes in the meaning of ta'ajjub. As to, aren't you aware? Surely inna nasrallah, the help of Allah, the support of Allah. So why is it nasrallah is mudaf ilay? As you can see, Allah has a kasra. So what is inna doing here? So nasr, the word, yeah. So why is the ra changed to a fatha? Why is the ra changing to a fatha?
Nasrullahi.
Yeah, why is it with a fatha? Why is it not with a dhamma?
Because of inna.
Excellent. And qareebun, why is it qareebun with dhamma tanween?
Khabar of inna.
Excellent. Ahsant. Jazakallah.
فإن الله.
Yeah, inna Allah.
Yeah. And here I heard Inna and Anna are the same meaning,
Yes.
but Anna comes in between the sentence and
Correct.
Inna in the beginning. But
Correct.
here I see an Inna came after Allah. So what does that mean?
So because Allah is, good question. So so when inna itself, it's a question for, like after qala, when inna
Okay.
comes, like inna comes after qala, it comes with a kasra. Even after Allah, inna comes with a kasra as well.
What was the meaning of Allah?
Allah comes meaning as astonished. Aren't you aware? Allah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Don't you know? Okay.
Yeah. Now, Sister Wajdi, now I want you, Sister Kanwal, how are you?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Sister Tahira, where are you? Sister Tahira, are you there? Tahira. Where is Tahira? Unmute yourself, Tahira. Tahira, you need to unmute yourself. Tahira Roshan. Why? Okay, she's not answering. Okay, sister, why does that come on the mic, please?
Yes.
I'm going to give you ayah number 195. So 195, it's a good example of another type of khabar. Go ahead. Just 1 second, let me find it. There it is. This one here.
Right here.
In Allah.
Inna Allah yuhibbul muhsinin.
So this is good.
Yeah.
Now explain to me what's happening here now. Where is the khabar and where is the ism?
Ismu inna is Allah.
Yep.
And yuhibbu is the khabar.
Nope. Nope.
Yuhibbul muhsinin.
So why is it, what relationship al-muhsinin has with yuhibbu?
Mudaf mudaf ilayhi.
What is yuhibbu? First of all, tell me, what is yuhibbu? Is it a noun, verb, or preposition?
It's a verb.
A verb.
What
It's
does a verb require?
File.
What does a verb?
So
And-
Allah is the file.
Exactly. Surely Allah, yuhibbu, huwa dhamir, and yuhibbu is the fa'il, referring back to Allah.
Allah,
Surely
yeah.
Allah loves
Yuhibbul
to.
muhsinin is the jumla fi'liya for Allah.
Exactly. So
Mm.
yuhibbul, this is example, al-muhsinin. So the original word muhsinin was muhsinun.
Yeah.
So the original word is muhsinun. Wow, noon at the end, muhsinun. So the word
So what is
muhsinun,
muhsinin?
one second, muhsin, the word muhsinun, what type of plural is this? We did this in book 2. It's a sound, masculine, plural. You remember?
Yes.
Imam Fatimah Zahra Alayhi's son's name was Muhsin. Muhsin, a singular. And the plural of Muhsin is Muhsinuna. The wow, ya should be changed to a wow. Muhsinuna. That's good doers, okay? Now, that is and the word Muhsinuna in the nominative case, Halatul Raf, comes with a wow, noon. Muhsinuna, like Muslimun, Musli, Muna. Now, this word here, Muhsinina or Muslimina, why is it coming with a ya noon? Because it's in the state, it is, what position does it come? First of all, is it coming as a doer or is it as the object?
Object.
So what do you say, Najla?
Is it maf'ul bihi?
Yes, it is. It is coming as the object. Surely Allah loves who? The good doers. So, as you know, what is the ruling of an object? What is the harakat of an object of a verb? Is it a raf?
Mansub.
Mansub. It should come with a fatha or fatha tanween. Now, because this is a sound, masculine plural, it does not take the harakat. Instead of the harakat, it changes its letter. So the wow changes to a ya. That's always happens. The sound, masculine plural, whenever they come as an object, the wow changes to a ya to demonstrate or illustrate it is coming as the object. So inna Allah yuhibbul muhsinin. So muhsinina is the object for yuhibbu. So this is a verbal
So it's
sentence.
muhsinin because it's mansub. It's a
Yes.
plural of mansub, muhsin. Okay.
Muhsinun. And this whole verbal sentence with the object is coming as the khabar for in
No.
So if we need majroor, it's still gonna be muhsinin.
correct. Correct. Right. I think this is a more than enough for you today. How was it today? Was it good revision or was it good practice as well?
Good practice and revision both.
So this is I'm
Good
good.
doing both. Alhamdulillah.
Sorry, sister, so what you say there?
I said it was good because we did a little bit of the book and then we applied it to the Quran as well. So alhamdulillah.
So this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to slow down the book now. I'm going to break it and take my time with yourselves so that we gradually go for make yourself more attached to the Quran. So you can see this when you're reading the Quran, how this will improve. Because what's happening is that students tend to just follow the book rather than the Quran. So that's the way the mindset is. So I'm going to use the more often examples from the Quran so that the concepts are learnt well and you don't forget them, inshallah. Okay.
So much better from the Quran, right?
Yeah, the only reason why I was delaying it is because I was trying to give you, finish the book off quickly and trying to try to, but I think it is the best course of action. Originally, what I did is to refer back to the Quran, each lesson back to the Quran, give you examples from the Quran so that you can remember it from the ayat of the Quran, examples of the concepts we are learning, grammatical concepts we're learning from the book, inshallah.
It solidifies the understanding, Sheikh.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that's the way I'm going to do it with yourselves. So I may take longer to finish the book, but that's so be it. I don't mind. And then inshallah next week, then what I'll do, I'll continue from the book and I'll give you the examples of these numbers like Ahad Ashar Kawkab from the Quran, that 13, 14, 15, how they're coming and how the rulings are being applied as well, inshallah.
Okay, Sheikh, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to remind you, if you can please send us the conjugations for Akhaza and especially Hati.
Yes, I will send that across.
Thank you.
No problem.
And Sheikh, do we have class on Friday?
This Friday. Is anything happening this Friday?
It's Prophet's Wafat night, right?
Yes, exactly. So yeah, this Friday, next Friday, inshallah, I will start next Friday. So I'll start next Friday. I'm going to send it in all the groups as well. From next week Friday, we'll start from Surah Baqarah, the breakdown and trying to implement what we have done. And what I will do, I'll try to mix the Alan Jones book and also what we're doing from here, so that you have a better understanding together, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah.
So we'll start from next week, inshallah. Still Rasulullah's wafat this week, so this Friday, and inshallah we'll start next week then, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah.
So much. Jazakallah khair.
I'll send you the recording. And so you can start, inshallah. Okay. Listen to it.